this here is our Pitmaster plate. It comes with brisket, so the smoked prime brisket, our chipotle chicken, boudin, sausage. In this case, we've got the jalapeno cheddar sausage. It is a pork and beef blend versus our beef and garlic that's an all beef sausage. Pork ribs, and then you get to choose the sides. So these are some of my favorites. The mac and cheese, because we do make that bechamel from scratch. Our sweet potato kale, kind of like an orange pepper glaze with a little bit of honey. And then our fresh roasted green beans. And then we do also have that served with our barbecue sauce. So the original barbecue sauce is our, we like to call it our tangy tamarindo, because it does have like kind of a hint of tamarindo in it. And then the spicy is a chipotle based barbecue sauce.
Howdy, I'm Chef John Avila. Welcome to Henderson Kane General Store. Let me show you around. Here at Henderson Kane, we're very proud to carry over 600 Texas-made products on our shelves. Many made by local chefs, local makers, and as you can see, anything from margarita mix, fantastic michelada mix. We work with Chef Victoria Elizondo from Cochinita & Co., who makes a fantastic product, and these are very popular. If you haven't tried the tallow chips yet, make sure you get yourself some of those. Those will change your life. Many of the things that we make, we found in farmers markets, and we really loved having them ourselves, loved having them at home, and we thought, why not carry them and introduce them to customers who weren't able to make it to the farmers markets, let's say. And it's been great. It's been great for us, it's been great for the makers, and I think it's been great for the customers as well. So we have local honey, heirloom beans, which it's just a game changer in terms of when what you get at the grocery store versus what you get from local makers. True virgin olive oil made here in Texas. It's a fantastic 100% real or 100% olive oil, and it's a fantastic product that we love cooking with at home. We support local farms, and Underhill Farm is a fantastic farm located in the Heights, and they do a great job, and they've had a relationship with us since we opened. It's been great. Now we move over to our freezer, where you'll find many things made by local chefs as well. Something that we're very proud of is something in-house that we make, which is our tamales. My family comes from Sainz Tamales in Bryan, Texas, and so tamales are really important to our family, and the fact that we can sell our own here in the shop means a lot to us. So anything from our smoked brisket, our spicy smoked brisket, our chicken mole, and our smoked pork tamales, make sure you pick some up for the holiday season. We're also very happy that we acquired the butcher from a really legendary place called Bert's Meat Market here in Houston. He was our butcher for 35 years, and we were so happy when he came to work with us. He hand cuts our steaks, as you can see. We work with 44 Farms, and 44 Farms has been a partner with us since day one, since we opened the place. And we love the product, our customers love the product, and we really appreciate the quality that they deliver. And it's something that 44 Farms has taught us, that we want to follow their rule, basically, of high quality but still accessible, and it means a lot to us. We hand make our sausages in-house, we hand make our boudin in-house, our chorizo rojo, our chorizo verde as well, very popular in our breakfast tacos. And just recently we started selling our tacos all day, every day, and it's been a great addition to the menu. Here we get into a little more of the house-made products that we carry. Anything from our pimento cheeses to our house-made honey butters, our garlic and rosemary butter, honey and thyme, all made with local honey, which is fantastic. a really great line of juices that we carry now, including a few flavors which is from our culture, things like the hibiscus or Jamaica and the limonada. They're all very important to us. We also started making our in-house tortillas, and our Henderson Kane has a line of Mexican-influenced products that we call the Con Amor, with love. And that's because we do make these things with love, and our employees love making the products and seeing the satisfaction on customers' face. Anything from our heirloom blue corn tortillas, our butter tortillas that we just launched last week, and our palm oil tortillas as well, which again, really great flavors and really important to our culture and important to our family. And again, we carry over 600 Texas-made products on our shelves, and there's just so many really well-made things in Texas. We consider Texas to be regional cuisine, a lot like Italy or Spain. You can go to the west, go to the east, go to the north, go to the south, and the accents are different, the food is different, the weather's different. Everything about it is just, it's so diverse, and I feel like Texas is the only place where you get that authenticity in this country. And as you know, many Texas beers have launched over the last couple of years, and we're very proud to carry a lot of them here. We asked the customers what they wanted to see and what they wanted us to carry, and we've listened to that feedback, and we're very proud of the shelves that we stock now with a lot of local beers, a lot of ciders, local sours. The beer game has changed, and we're happy that we've been able to kind of keep up with it with their help. So now we move into my wife's favorite part. My wife is the wine buyer for us, and she loves taking a break and coming in for tastings with a lot of the local winemakers and distributors, of course. We've been very fortunate to work with local winemakers like William Chris, who's been a great partner with us for our ticketed dinners, and their audience loves their wine so much that when William Chris is in the building, they come and they enjoy their wine with our food. As many of you know, brisket is fantastic with red wine, particular red wines, and we're very happy to carry a good lineup of stuff that goes well with smoked meats, brisket, just barbecue in general. And as you can see, we have a great lineup, which again, my wife curates and picks out a lot of great stuff. And we love high quality, but still trying to keep it accessible to the customer because we want you to try them all. We want you to enjoy as many as you can without breaking the bank, and being able to sit with family and enjoy it just like table wine. It's just something that we should all have access to. And so let's segue into the coffee bar. Let's take a look at what we have here. So a general store wouldn't be a general store without everyone's favorite morning drink, I guess afternoon drink these days too, but it's coffee. And we're happy to be working with New Heights Coffee Roasters. A great brand, great product, great people, great employees, great everything. They're just a great company. So we're very happy to be working with New Heights Coffee and Amana Said, who makes a great line as well of cafe de olla and just really great roasted beans in a different way. It affords us the opportunity to be able to make special drinks like our mazapan latte, our horchata lattes. These are all things that we love, we grew up with, and we just enjoy the fact that we can now deliver these things to our customers with quality. Henderson Kane is a very small family business, and we are very proud also of the fact that we built a lot of it ourselves. Tight budgets, right, when you're opening restaurants, and we just really wanted things that meant a lot to us to go into place. So my architect wife was smart enough to lead the direction, of course, and show me exactly what we could do with this space. A lot of the countertops we made ourselves, the flooring we laid ourselves, the wine wall we built ourselves, and through that we carry a lot of pride that it's still standing and that it serves people, and we get a lot of compliments on it as well. The tables that you see, we seat about 35 to 40 folks, and these old tin top tables that you see, my grandma had one in her kitchen as I was growing up, and all my trips to Bryan, Texas, we spent a lot of time eating together. And so when we had the opportunity, we started contacting local antique dealers, different estate sales, things like that, to hunt down these tables and make them another conversation piece in our store, which we're very proud of again. So for our family, the restaurant business has always been a part of our lives. Thanks to Ambrose and Mary Sines in Bryan, Texas, started in the 1960s. And this is some photos that we have on the wall of them. This is Grandma and Grandpa's old place on Sandy Point Road in Bryan, Texas. This is Grandpa standing behind the old tin bar there. Nice little ice house that he had that we were very proud of. I always remember the jukebox and the pool tables in that place, and it was really my first job. This is Grandpa walking when he took over the old Dairy Queen that's across the street actually from that old building, and the business was doing really well then. It was old brick pits, cast iron doors, and they were known for their barbecue and their tamales. Those were the things that they carried, and again, we carry those here because they mean so much to us, mean so much to our family. And so, again, growing up in this restaurant, I didn't know it, but as I got older and really was looking for my way in life and what I wanted to do with my life, I tried a lot of things. I tried accounting work, office work, things like that. I wore the tie, I wore the coat. And one day I found myself really drawn back to food, to service, to hospitality, and to that connection that you get, that instant gratification you get when a customer tries your food and enjoys it and wants to tell you all about it. Opens up conversations. And my grandfather would say this thing, that he felt like the luckiest man in the world because he would turn the lights onto his restaurant and he knew that his family would be showing up to work very soon, and his friends would come and visit him every day that he opened the doors. And we feel the same way here. Sometimes you'll find us just sitting at the table by the front door, greeting folks that come in, because that's what he did. He lived a really happy life until he was 92 years old. And so we see the value in that now as we get older and things become more nostalgic. It just means a lot to us. Again, I say that a lot, but it's true. This isn't just it's not just a business for us, but it is our legacy. It is what we hope to leave behind, the way that the grandparents left it behind for us. I was fortunate enough to go to Austin and work for a fantastic chef by the name of Melissa Brinkman at a cake and spoon baking company. And she was so good to me, taught me a lot, really put me in line with what I needed to know to become a professional at this. And I couldn't thank her enough for everything that she's given us to do what we do now. I think that education, along with the long experience of growing up in my grandparents' place, is really what did it. That and the support of my wife to really push me and make me confident enough to take it on. There's nothing else I'd rather do with my life. Again, at Henderson Kane, we feel very strongly about supporting local. It's been a part of our goal from the day that we opened the doors, and any opportunity to support a local person or a local business, if they have the spirit of Henderson Kane, and the friendliness, the kindness, and the hard work ethic, we love to open as many doors as we can to help them grow and to hopefully help their business launch. In many cases, a lot of our vendors have gone on to greater things, working with major grocery store chains. Some of our products that start on our shelf now ship across the country into other restaurants, and we feel good about that. We love seeing that growth, and we're very proud of Texas, and we know that Texas products are internationally delicious, right? So small things mean a lot to us, and they mean a lot to the vendors as well. Here we have one of our rotating walls where we allow vendors to come in, bring their products that they import or create or make themselves, and our customers love it. Our customers really get a chance to experience different things from different people at different seasons, and it works out well for everyone. So we're very proud of it. And if you have a great product and you have great imports or anything like that you want to talk to us about, please give us a call.
Hi there, I'm Veronica Avila, the other half of Henderson Kane, and just wanted to talk to you a little bit about our menu. So on our menu, we do have, of course, our smoked brisket. Comes from Copper Creek Ranch, and the pork ribs, my absolute favorite. And then we even make our sausage in-house, our jalapeno cheddar, our beef and garlic sausage, and our boudin. We do a mild and a spicy boudin. Our sausage maker, Aaron, has been with us for the last 3 years, but he's been making sausage for almost 35 years and was a big part of Bert's Meat Market, which a lot of people know, over on Lyons Avenue that no longer exists. Aside from that, we do a lot of really fun stuff with the menu. The tacos are probably some of my favorites. We make pretty much everything in-house. So our tortillas, our corn, and our flour tortillas we make in-house. You can also buy them for retail if you're ever interested. But from there, we do a brisket taco, a smoked pork taco, which is my favorite, a little bit of cilantro, lime, and cotija. And then we also have fun stuff like our quesos, our guacamole, a little bit of pimento cheese. And then outside of like our crazy big barbecue menu, we even do weekly specials. So on Monday, we do a really fantastic steak night because we do cut our steaks in-house, all 44 farms. We do a sirloin, a ribeye, a strip, and we even do a boudin stuffed pork chop on steak night as well. Tuesday nights, of course, it's all about tacos, nachos, all that kind of good stuff. And Wednesdays, we do an all-day happy hour, so you can get like our little meaty mac, a little Frito pie, some sliders, just a bunch of shareables, which makes it really nice to come and enjoy a good beer. Thursdays, because we have all these steaks that we cut in house, we actually grind those steaks for burgers. So Thursday night we do a really fantastic burger night. It's a half-pound burger with a drink special, our $3 beers. And then on the weekends, our weekend brunch, which comes to probably my ultimate favorite dish, the Boudin Benedict. So it's almost like we took fried rice, but it's even better because it's boudin. A couple of poached eggs, the hollandaise, and just like whenever you bite into that and the eggs pop and like run through the rice, it's just so delicious. Nice and creamy and buttery at the same time. And yeah, that's just a little bit about everything that we do. We have so many desserts in-house, but my favorite is probably the carrot cake. It's the closest thing I could find to my mother's own recipe. We've also do an apple tart, which the tarts change throughout the season, but this one is for the season in the moment. And then right now we do a bunch of different crazy tres leches. This one is our pistachio matcha tres leches. So, you know, a little bit of savory, earthy kind of goodness. So kind of a little bit of background. When John and I first met, he actually brought me here. And the store has been in existence since the 1930s, and it had been closed for several years. So he brought me here because he wanted to turn it into a barbecue restaurant, and I'm an architect by trade, and so it was kind of like the perfect match. My friend Patty introduced us, and he brought me to this place. None of this had been done, and it needed a lot of work. But when he first brought me here, I thought, gosh, how cool would it be to actually have a store that serves barbecue but also sells all kinds of fun stuff. So as John and I got to know each other, we used to love going to farmers markets. And so we'd be at a farmers market every weekend and we'd find just so many cool things. But once we started in the restaurant, it was like we could never do that anymore. So all of a sudden we went from finding all these really fun things that other people were making to not being able to access them at all. So when we started Henderson Kane, we thought, gosh, this is really the perfect opportunity to blend these ideas together. Because it was already a store, it seemed only natural to keep it that way, especially since it had been a store in so many iterations over the generations of its existence. So that's kind of how it came to be, half store, half restaurant. I think what we didn't know was that the restaurant side would just really kind of swoop in and take over, where now we're, struggle to have seats when we're at our busiest. It's just kind of wild. But yeah, we were gifted this photo from the great-grandson of the original owner, from the Scardino family. And that's Mr. Scardino himself in the photo, who was the original owner of the building. So this building has seen about 5 different families since it's been in existence, and we're just the next one to carry it through. So we do also make a ton of drinks in-house. The strawberry lemonade is probably one of my favorites. Has a hint of cinnamon and sugar in there. And then we also have a bunch of other agua frescas, the tamarindo, the cucumber lime, and juices as well. So we do a kale and pineapple, a carrot apple, just a little fun stuff where we're bottling and labeling all those drinks here in-house. So you can pick that up on your way to the register. when you're ordering your barbecue. So we do also offer tacos in-house. The brisket and the pork are probably the two top sellers, which is great because it also gives you a chance to try the flour tortilla and the corn tortilla that we make here in-house. The corn is actually a nixtamal tortilla, so it is not made from a corn flour, but is a corn base that we break down for the tortillas. So this here is our Pitmaster plate. It comes with brisket, so the smoked prime brisket, our chipotle chicken, boudin, sausage. In this case, we've got the jalapeno cheddar sausage. It is a pork and beef blend versus our beef and garlic that's an all beef sausage. Pork ribs, and then you get to choose the sides. So these are some of my favorites. The mac and cheese, because we do make that bechamel from scratch. Our sweet potato kale, kind of like an orange pepper glaze with a little bit of honey. And then our fresh roasted green beans. And then we do also have that served with our barbecue sauce. So the original barbecue sauce is our, we like to call it our tangy tamarindo, because it does have like kind of a hint of tamarindo in it. And then the spicy is a chipotle based barbecue sauce. All right, so we do also make a ton of drinks in-house. The strawberry lemonade is probably one of my favorites. Has like a hint of cinnamon and sugar in there. And then we also have like a bunch of other agua frescas, the tamarindo, the cucumber lime, and juices as well. So we do a kale and pineapple, a carrot apple, just like a little fun stuff where we're bottling and labeling all those drinks here in-house. So you can pick that up on your way to the register when you're ordering your barbecue. So we do also offer tacos in-house. The brisket and the pork are probably the two top sellers, which is great because it also gives you a chance to try the flour tortilla and the corn tortilla that we make here in-house. The corn is actually a nixtamal tortilla, so it is not made from a corn flour, but is a corn base that we break down for the tortillas.
Hello, my name is Jacob. I'm the chef de cuisine here at Henderson Kane. And tonight on Monday nights, we feature our steak night from 5 to close. So I'm gonna take you through and show you what the steaks looks like. We have our ribeyes here. We do a little Montreal seasoning. We have some coriander seeds, red pepper flakes, salt, pepper, rosemary, oil, garlic. We also have our New York strips. Same seasonings, really good cut. 44 Farms does a really fantastic job. We also have our 8-ounce sirloins from 44 Farms. Top butt sirloin, prime product, really good product. And we're gonna go ahead and put some of these on the grill for you. Seconds for that spinach to wilt. All right. So the fat on the ribeye and New York strip, there's a fat cap on the side, so I'm rendering that fat down so that you don't get this big bite of gristle with each bite. You want a nice rendered fat, make it a little crispy, that way you get a good classic bite in each and every single bite. So traditionally, I serve the steak with sauteed garlic spinach. We make a garlic mashed potatoes. I think it pairs very well with our steak. 44 Farms Prime, you can't go wrong with their steaks. They're a very great product. And then I make a blue cheese chipotle buttercream sauce for the steak, which is really phenomenal. A lot of people like a butter sauce with their steak. Well, I put blue cheese in it as well. And then we use our Manuel microgreens. It's a local microgreens that we use to put on top of the steak, give it a nice aesthetic, make it look really nice and pretty. And last but not least, we have a rosemary butter garlic toast to complete the dish. Now with my plancha, we usually use a plancha, or if you have a cast iron skillet, you can use a cast iron skillet at home. Traditionally, I'd like to go for about 400 degrees. There's a little trick I like to use. With your right hand index finger to your left palm, you touch the palm of your hand, it's a rare steak. Put your index finger, that's a medium rare steak. Middle finger, it's a medium steak. Ring finger, it's a medium well steak. Pinky, that's a well done steak. By doing that, I can touch the steak and I can tell you exactly what temperature the steak is just from experience. Generally, you can pre-order these steaks. You don't need to pre-order. We essentially will sell out. You can get your 8-ounce center cut sirloin. You can get your 16-ounce New York strip. You can get a 16-ounce ribeye. We also have 20-ounce ribeyes. We have an Argentinian steak sandwich as well. And we also do a boudin stuffed pork chop, which is really phenomenal. And for our Argentinian steak sandwich, we use a house-made chimichurri. It's got a little white wine reduction, parsley, red peppers, orange peppers, onions, vinegar, all kinds of good stuff in there. Also make a house blend for the fries, a little bit of Cajun seasoning, salt, pepper in there. And we do that served with Argentinian steak sandwich. And then that comes with a side of garlic mayo as well. All right, we have steak night here at Henderson and Kane every Monday night from 5 to close. Please come down and see us. We're just right here in the 3rd Ward neighborhood. We'd love to have you. Thank you.
Thank you to Kevin's Barbecue Joints for coming to see us. We really appreciate the time. And you can find us here on the corner of Henderson and Kane, 715 Henderson Street. Of course, you can also find us on all of your typical socials, Instagram, Twitter, or X, I should say, TikTok at Henderson and Kane.